Welcome back. Everybody's in their nice, comfy chair. Feet flat on the floor if you can. Take some deep breaths and just get here. You may be anxious. You may be nervous. You may be enthusiastic, getting ready to take this next step in your healing. So take a moment and get here. Some deep cleansing breaths. Do whatever your physical body needs to get comfortable. If you need to fluff your pillows or get into a different chair or switch your feet, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Because I want you to go deep, deep, deep into relaxation so that we can anchor these aversions in your subconscious so that you can heal because you are worthy. So take a moment and close your eyes. And if you've done these before, just go ahead and jump ahead. For our newbies, we're going to set our psychic tools first. I like to double dip in my healing sessions. Be a point of light behind your eyes and in between your temples. Imagine that you are sitting behind your eyes and in between your temples, as if you were looking at the world from behind your eyes. I like to imagine that I'm in the captain's chair of the Starship Enterprise, and I'm looking at the world through those fabulous windshields, and I can see my world as such. But being in the center of your head also gives you an opportunity to be neutral to the information that we're seeing. And that's going to be important for this because some of it's going to be a little juicy emotionally. But being able to see everything at a distance, you can get the information and get it from a place of neutrality or being impartial. This is also your sixth chakra. This is your knowingness. This is your psychic space. Might as well bring it along for the ride. So be in the center of your head and look around that space, just in your mind's eye. Use your imagination. And if you happen to see anyone in there with you, go ahead and kick them out. This time is for you and you alone, especially with these important topics. Sometimes you can get a lot of attention. So be in the center of your head by yourself. And the next tool is your grounding cord. Your grounding cord is an energetic connection from the base of your spine all the way to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth, we can imagine, is a pasture or a meadow or a lawn. It can be a beach, anything that you can imagine in your mind's eye that your grounding cord can ground into. You are now in the center of your head and grounded. And stay in the center of your head. Don't go to your grounding cord. And make your grounding cord as wide as you are. As wide as you are all the way down to the center of the earth. The grounding cord essentially grounds us from our first chakra, our root chakra. So the grounding cord gives us several benefits, one of which is simply helping the physical body feel grounded, feel centered. And that's really important when we're going to do some really high level, juicy work. The grounding cord helps you feel present, helps you be in this moment. If you're listening to this the first time, or if you're re-listening to this, whatever date you're listening to, when you ground, it helps to bring you into present time, into the moment. And thirdly, your grounding cord acts as a garbage chute. It allows you to release any energies that you're ready to get rid of, that you're ready to let go of, that no longer serve you. The next part of our program is to imagine a bubble around you in all directions. 3 feet over your head, 3 feet to either side, 3 feet in front of you, 3 feet behind you, and under your feet, and connecting into your grounding cord. So this is your bubble. This is your space. This is your energy field. This is your force field. Same rules apply. There's your energy and everything that's not your energy. So anything that's not you, you have the divine right to remove from your bubble and from your body. So our tools are center of head grounding cord bubble. Spend a moment here and be grounded. Just allow yourself to languish in these simple psychic tools. Simple yet profound. So in your comfy chair, grounded in the center of your head, in your bubble, go ahead and relax back if you haven't already. Go ahead and let your physical body go slack in your chair, or if you're lying down. Let your arms get heavy. Let your legs get heavy. And know that when you listen to this, if there are any ambient sounds, either on the recording or in your physical space, that they are just part of the experience. And they will help you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. In the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, in your mind's eye or out loud, say to yourself, my hands are heavy. My hands are heavy. And allow your hands to be physically heavy. Allow them to feel heavier than they are. And allow them to be comfortably warm. My hands are warm and heavy. My hands are warm and heavy. And allow those warm, heavy hands to send soothing relaxation all the way up your arms, to your shoulders, to your neck, to the base of your skull. Allow that soothing relaxation in your upper back to allow everything to just sink, just settle down. And either out loud or to yourself, say, my feet are heavy. My feet are heavy. And allow your heavy feet to kind of sink into the floor. Or if they're on an ottoman, let them get heavy against the ottoman. And let that heaviness cause your whole lower body to become heavy, sink into the chair. And then in your mind's eye, consider that your feet are comfortably warm. And then say to yourself, my feet are warm and heavy. My feet are warm and heavy. And allow that soothing warmth and heaviness to travel up your legs, into the small of your back, your torso, allowing your entire lower body to become slack and all the muscles therein to just relax. They can be as slack as a dish rag. And it feels good. It feels comfortable. It feels natural. My feet are warm and heavy. My feet are warm and heavy. And allow that to be so. In this deep, relaxed state, in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, heavy in your chair. Allow that heaviness to course through from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Waves and waves of relaxation, making you feel even heavier, even more grounded, even more comfortable. Soothing relaxation throughout your whole body. My hands are warm and heavy. My feet are warm and heavy. And be there for a moment. Be relaxed. Be comfortable. Be heavy. And in the next moment, I'm going to begin counting down from 10 to 0. And when we get to 0, you will hear me say, all the way down. And you will be all the way down into your resource state, into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind that is always looking out for you. It has all your gifts, all your tools. It's always there to protect you and will always tell you the truth. We're going to access our subconscious mind to help us in our weight releasing efforts, to help us become adverse to foods, and drinks that just aren't healthy for us, that aren't inherently for our greater good. Your subconscious mind is eager to help. So let's let it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All the way down, deeper down, deeper down, deeper down into relaxation. In this deep, relaxed state, imagine that you are putting your hands on your belly. And you may, in real life, if that feels good for you and is safe to do. So if you put your hands on your belly in this deep, relaxed state, if you listen, you can actually talk to your parts. You can talk to your body. See what it needs. Ask your stomach what it needs, what it wants, what's nourishing for it and for you. And listen for the answer. And notice how, when you pay your stomach that attention, that you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. It's as if when you say hello to your physical body, and in this case, your stomach, it allows you to relax. It allows you to calm. And let it be so. In your mind's eye, in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble. And with every breath, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into relaxation. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. And imagine that you are taking a step into a room. And this room is a dining room of sorts. And in this room, there's a dining table. And what you see on this dining table are all the foods that you have eaten recently that may not be so healthy for you. See them, whatever it is. If it was fast food, see the fast food. If it was sugar, see the sugar. If it was just a volume more than your body needed, see that. Whatever it is, just in this past week or so, make it real. See all of those items exactly as you consumed them. There is no shame. There is no judgment. When you know better, you do better. When you and your stomach are in partnership, you will do better and you will lose weight and you will start achieving your why. So as you look at this dining room table with all the things that you ate this past week or past month that weren't so healthy for you, lay them all out. Lay them all out. If it was fast food, take it out of the wrappers so you can see the item. If it was a volume, or maybe you had more helpings, make the bowl or the plate bigger so you can see the entire portion or portions in one place. Just looking at the volume of food and the foods that maybe aren't healthy for you, or maybe are quite toxic for you. Notice how just looking at those foods kind of makes you a little nauseous, makes you a little uncomfortable in your skin. It's like, oh, did I really do that? Yeah. And if you need to take a break and come back and visit us in a moment, please do. Because this can be juicy stuff. Take a look at that. Everything you ate, the volume. If you need a bigger table, make a bigger table. And in your mind's eye, walk around the table. See everything from every vantage point. And then what do you smell? Can you smell all the foods that you ate over the past week that maybe weren't so healthy for you? Or maybe were in a volume that wasn't healthy for your physical body. Smell each one. If it was fast food, smell that grease. Smell that burned, rancid smell. That if you really pay attention and slow down and listen, slow down and smell, is embedded as part of every fast food meal. Sometimes there'll be charring. Smell that. Smell the pungency of whatever food you ate, or the sweetness, or the tartness. And as you walk around the table, you are smelling all of this at once. It is overwhelming your senses. Your physical body is already feeling a little nauseous. Like, why did I do that? That was not good choices. And smell every item, but really, really smell all of the nuances. And then take that smell and dial it up by 10%. So it is 10% more odorific. It is 10% more pungent, 10% more stinky. Dial it up and just stand there. You are just looking at this volume of food. Could be great, could be small. Whatever foods that you had last week that were not healthy for you, or in volumes that were more than your body required. Take it in and appreciate what your physical body is feeling right now. And then as you look at this food, choose one or more aversions that is unique to you, that makes just the thought of this hideous, abhorrent to you. If it's the smell of cigarettes, imagine that 10% more cacophony of odors from all the food you ate last week is now also embedded with cigarette smoke. Ugh, that sharp, smoky. Even if you are a smoker, you can sense that it's just, it hurts your nostrils. It hurts the back of your throat. And if that really works for you, smell it. Smell it with all the foods you ate over the past week. If the smell of rotted food is particularly disgusting for you, imagine that everything that you ate last week in a matter of moments is rotting right there in front of you. There's mold, there's slime, it's begun degrading, and the smell the smell. If you had fast food and it was greasy and smelled nasty, imagine degenerating fast food. Oh, yeah. Imagine that. It's rotted. It's so pungent, it hurts your ears. You want to cover your nose and mouth. It is, oh, so disgusting, so wretched that you literally want to retch. And if in your present time body, you are ready to throw up, have a bucket next to you. If, for example, another item or issue, like spider webs, a single spider web, not so much. A corner of a house or a yard or a bush just covered in spider webs. And then there's debris in the spider webs, maybe other dead animals or dead insects, parts of nature. And then it's usually dirty too. So it's spider webs. And you know, if you touch that spider web, you won't be able to get it off your fingers. And so if you put spider webs all over that dining room table full of food that you ate last week, and now it's decomposing, and it smells like smoke, and it's got spider webs and nasty, gross spider webs. Ugh. And you know what comes with spider webs? Spiders. Yeah. So there might even be some of those crawling around. So the next time you think about having fast food or having a volume more than what your body needs, go there now. Imagine this table full of uck. Imagine it now. Imagine that even the thought of fast food or portions bigger than what you need. It's abhorrent. And whatever else you can think of or envision or have experienced that is so disgusting for you, see that all over the table. Every bit of food just embedded with rot, with cigarette smoke, with decomp. Maybe it's decomposed fish. Maybe it's slimy, covered with spider webs, so sticky, icky. Ugh. And know that whenever you think about eating a portion bigger than what your tennis ball or baseball sized stomach needs, that you will get this feeling, and it'll be nasty and be like, no. If it's portion size, once you hit that tennis ball or baseball size portion, and then you push it away, you've had enough. If you happen to drive past a fast food restaurant and you smell that grease and that toxin rancid, you're going to be reminded of how filthy and disgusting that is. And you will be immediately turned off. Even if you somehow manage to get in line, you will drive right through without ordering, as if you've escaped some terrible fate, because you have. Spend a moment looking at that table of food that is what you actually ate this past week or this past month. See all the items, the portions that were beyond what you needed, and then see them disgusting. Let it be disgusting. See it all decomposing, slimy, smelling like things that you don't like. Me personally, it's mushrooms. Gross. They're slimy. Ugh. and they have that kind of decomposed smell to them, because if you think about it, that is what they do. Ugh. Let it be disgusting. And anchor that in. And then take a final look at that table. And in your mind's eye, turn around and go out that door to that dining room. It's almost as if you've escaped. And know that you have changed, that you have changed your physiology, that you have changed your impulses. That foods that no longer serve you, that are no longer healthy for you, that are no longer in the portions that support your visage, they're no longer attractive to you. So as you sit here on the outside of the door of that hideous, traumatic experience you just experienced, but you came out and you're better for it. And in this moment, take a moment to praise yourself in this deep, relaxed state. Take a moment to honor what it took for you to get here. Be proud of yourself for having the strength to try, to heal, to reduce the amount of food that you eat, to begin making healthier choices for yourself. That's big. And it's nothing new, it's who you are. We're just unearthing it. In a moment, not just yet, I'm going to count from 0 to 10. And when you get up to 10, I'm going to say awake. And you will take this healing with you. And you will be changed in that nicest, kindest, most loving way possible. Be proud of yourself. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eyes open, wake up. Hello, hello. Yes, this was Virtual Gastric Band, part 2 of Aversion Therapy for your weight loss, weight release, healthy eating, healthy living goals. Next episode will be on motivations. Once again, we are attracted to things that we perceive will be fun, will be pleasurable, will make us happy. And we're repulsed by things that we believe will cause us pain. So next week, we're going to work on motivations and applying those things that will help our body be healthier, eating healthy foods, eating healthy portions, motivation to exercise, motivation to sleeping better, motivation to putting the devices down, whatever you need to take you to the next step. We're going to work on that in the next episode. I am Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. You can reach us at hello@drcynthiasmith.com or on my website, drcynthiasmith.com. We're also on Instagram under Intuitive Hypnotherapy. So like and subscribe, tell your friends, lather, rinse, repeat. Thanks for joining us. Bye now.